Hey everyone, my name is Kayla Jefferson and I am from the Social Studies Department at FDR High School, and I am here to introduce to you some AI tools that I have been using in the classroom, and I think that it'd be really beneficial that everyone is aware of them so they can use them too. The two tools that I'm going to be talking about today is Pedagogy.ai, which may be a little new to some of us, and Magic School AI. That one may be a little more familiar to us. We use AI in our lesson planning anyway. First and foremost, we're able to invest more time in our students when we get rid of those mundane tasks like sending emails or lesson planning or administrative work if you have that. So we're able to spend more time with our students. Tools also collect student data such as assessments and participation, so it can provide real-time information and insight to your students' performance. And this can be beneficial because I know a lot of us are up for tenure, and that's myself included. So using these tools can help organize us a little better to make it less difficult to find our student work and to kind of measure their growth. Last but not least, another reason why we should use AI in our lesson planning is because with this information that we're collecting, we can also use that information to personalize lessons for the student for the next time that lesson comes. So it can adapt to their needs and their learning styles instead of them having to struggle. We can actually target the problem areas and help them succeed. The first tool that I'm going to introduce you is Pedagogy.ai. Pedagogy Futures is an AI-powered platform designed to create engaging lessons, assignments, assessments, and a bunch of other resources for the classroom. It equips teachers with tools and strategies to foster creative, critical, and strategic thinking, and it is free to sign up. However, you just have to use a non-DOE email. Some of the key features is that it has interactive activities designed to spark student imagination and problem solving. We're going to go on the website in a second so we can kind of see all of the tools that are there for us. Pedagogy.ai is that it has modules that can kind of support other teachers with learning how to use AI and how to embed it into their classroom. So for the hands-on activity, we're going to go to the website of Pedagogy.ai and we're going to click on the lesson plan generator. For this, for the purpose of this video, I'm only going to do the lesson plan generator. However, you can play around with the website however you want. This is just the basic introduction to it. So as we get onto Pedagogy.ai, this is what it brings us to, the teacher dashboard, and you already see that it has a whole bunch of buttons and resources to click through. However, I'm going to go to this side here and go down to Toolkit. So you see it has curriculum and lesson development, professional development, and administrative helpers. But like I said before, I'm only going to be focusing on the curriculum and lesson development. Okay, so here is the toolkit. And as you can see, there are a lot of helpful tools on this page. And it feels like it's never ending because I keep on scrolling down. However, that's how many options that are available to us. However, I'm going to go to the lesson plan generator. Now, you don't have to type in everything for yourself. You just kind of have to type in the topic. So let's say I'm going to be teaching about the French Revolution. I'm teaching 10th grade. What do I want in this lesson plan? Like, what do I want it to give me? Let's say I want all of these: objectives, standards, materials, activities, and the exit ticket. How do I want to approach this lesson? Do I want a constructivist approach, active learning, etc. right here? length, how long do you want it to be? Because remember, the more specific, the better. And any standards that you want to put in there. So it's not just grabbing any random standard from the internet, it's grabbing a standard from your discipline so it can actually align with what is being looked for. And include SEL, UDL, AI literacy, interdisciplinary approaches, etc. So you would generate that here. So let me put it in first. Okay, so I actually adjusted my search, my topic, because again, like I said, the more specific you are, the better. So I put causes of the French Revolution, put my grade level 10. I clicked all these sections that I want for my lesson plan. And I put the standard in there. No additional tie-ins because that's okay. So as I scroll down, I get my results. It has the objectives, the standards, the activity, concluding activity, and the exit ticket. Of course, if you want it to be longer or shorter or whichever, you can actually click one of these and it will do it for free. So that's something that's really nice. It does say right here that you can connect with Google to export to Google Docs. However, in my experience, it hasn't really worked for me. But that doesn't mean that it's not going to work for you. So yeah, this was just about Pedagogy.ai, so you can kind of see what the toolkit is giving you. There are prompt libraries here for administration, curriculum, professional development. So if you can't really think of something, you can use one of these prompts, copy it, and then paste it into ChatGPT, Copilot, or whatever the case may be, and plug in whatever you need to. And of course, I didn't say this, but it goes without saying, if you did not like the result that it gave you from your initial result from the first lesson plan, you can always modify it the way that you want to. Or if you can't think of anything else, I guess you can also use Copilot or ChatGPT, Pi, Perplexity to help you think of more things. Yeah, that's going to be it for this video for Pedagogy Futures, because this is a very big website, and if I showed you everything, I would be here for another 20 minutes. Tool number 2 is Magic School. And Magic School is a free AI-powered educational platform used to kind of do the same thing like Pedagogy.ai and just make those mundane tasks more automated. This platform has over 60 specialized tools tailored for educators. Not all of them are classroom tools, some of them are also for emails, for creating SEO lessons, etc. This website definitely focuses on saving time and enhancing productivity. And I think it's really good because it gives really good results and good questions. And of course, like I said before, you can always modify it to fit your audience, your classroom. Some key features of Magic School AI is that you can quickly create standard aligned lessons, quizzes, tests, and other classroom material. It provides you with structures for creating an IEP. I know a lot of us gen ed teachers are not the best with writing IEPs, and I think maybe this can help us. Or if not, we can always go to the amazing ISS department and ask them like what we should do. They're also a rubric and feedback generator. If you ever have a stockpile of lessons or stockpile of essays that you don't really have the time to read, you can always just put them in there and they'll give you the feedback right then and there. Last but not least, there is an AI instructional coach / chatbot called Reina. However, I don't think that she is free. But again, you can always play around on the website for yourself to kind of see that. Okay, now we're going to do this little hands-on activity for Magic School AI. So even though there are more than 60 tools, pick one that helps you the best. The more specific you are, the more accurate your results will be. So I will link them below so you can click them and try it out. Okay, so these are just some final takeaways. So, on the Padlet that I'm going to link below, I would like you to comment on which tool you used, how you used it, your results, if you had any questions, if you wanted to provide feedback or wanted to share anything else, you are more than welcome to. Of course, you don't have to, so don't feel pressured. Don't feel pressured. But also, no question or comment is a dumb question or comment. So please feel free to leave a comment. I know AI is new to all of us and it's not going to be easy, but as long as we have each other and we have a community, we're always here to help each other and grow. So please ask a question if you have